Avian mycos fungoides. Introduction. Mycos fungoides and Sézary syndrome are diseases in will lymphocyte and type of white blood cell because many greens conserve food and after they skid. Mycosis fungi and Sézary syndrome are types of cutaneous T-cell lymphoma and ready to runs on their sheet is as seen as mycosis fungi. In Sézary syndrome, cancer T lymphocytes are found in the blood. Tests thus examination the skin and blood are used the diagnostic mycons, fungoid and Sézary syndrome. Certain factory actually progress change on recovery and 30 auction.
I'm Paul Raffer, and I'm a neurologist, a physician, and practiced until I became ill. My first symptoms were a very common manifestation of a lot of things called a rash. It took a while for that to be diagnosed correctly. I have a very good friend who recommended a very good dermatopathologist and dermatologist. And he looked at it and he said he'd have the biopsy back in about a week. And he called me and he said, "You have mycosis fungoides. I would recommend that you go to Stanford and be seen by Dr. Kim, who, if not one of the world's experts, is certainly the West Coast guru for what you have."
Paul Raffer has mycosis fungoides and Sézary syndrome, which is a leukemic involvement of the skin as well.
A bleeds in the nursing. The bones marrow may blood system cell in mature state that over time becomes mature blood stem cell and blood stem cell can be converted to mammillary system cell or lymphoid stem cell and myeloid stem cell becomes a red blood cell and a white blood cell or platelet lymphocytes could become an lymphoblastoid and there one in the forehead through type of lymphosoma writing blood cell.
These two disorders arise from unusual expression of CD4 T cells, which are neoplastic. The average age of onset of disease is between 40 and 60 years of age and is usually initially presents with as a patch and plaque disease only, which later progresses to Sézary syndrome. Mycosis fungoides is considered a T-cell lymphoma, which occurs due to neoplastic CD4 cells infiltrating the skin, leading to rashes or plaques. Upon biopsy, the hallmark sign of mycosis fungoides
Pros and cons. The most frequent type is cutaneous lymphoma. In the practice of dermatology are mycons fungoid and Sézary syndrome. It is important for the clinical to build a quality within initial manager inspection in order to make a proper staging and be the correct treatment will relate to different laboratory and imaging studies to be done. We'll also review the different therapeutic options, sur antopy and systematic the indications in their effect downs. Conclusion. Association has been observed between the progress of mycosis fungoides and Sézary syndrome. While patient has perifermal eosinophilia, will elevation EGE level, meaning on the immunity and marginalized and cutaneous T-cell lymphoma will descend, aiding urinary flows and invalids in the cytoplasm production.